It's June 17th. I think it's about 2 weeks since we did our last video, but everything's pretty grown up now, so we'll have another look through everything, and we may pick some vegetables while we're at it. So this is the mustard, so this is pretty cool. So we thought that stuff wasn't really pollinating, but if you see, yeah, look at those. See all those little bumps in there are seeds. So all these little sticks and twigs and stuff are actually going to be seeds, so we will probably get some mustard. Peppers are doing alright. Some of them are looking a little bit better than others, but we've got the mulch down now, so that's going to make things kind of speed up a little bit better. On the far side there, we've still got our parsnips. We've got our carrots. They're actually coming up pretty good, and I just planted some new seeds. Beets are looking so-so. Believe it or not, they did look worse last year, and they turned out better. So these cool looking things, these were the rescue onions. So they're, I don't know, at least 2 or so feet tall, and all these little puffs here are going to make onion seeds, so it's pretty much what they're in there for. And then these little guys down here, they're alive. I don't know if they're going to make any onions or not, but they're trying. Down here's all our greens, so this is all the mustard and some cabbages, kohlrabis and stuff. We've been picking a lot of this. It looks a little bit bare right now, believe it or not. Might come back through and pick some more later, but they're pretty tasty. In here we've got our potato plants. There's actually a few of them in there. And we've got some bean plants and our new little beanies down there. Gonna mulch those guys. Cilantro is starting to bolt. Again, we just picked a bunch of it because it's going crazy. So we're gonna get some seeds there. Ginger's still going strong. We just picked quite a bit of rhubarb because it was kind of billowing out everywhere. Got some rescue potatoes in the corner. I gave up on the other one. Nasturtiums. Ooh, and our tomatoes are actually looking pretty good. They've all filled in. They're all nice and green. A couple of them got a little stunted. I had to transplant some things, so they're a little small. And the okra's starting to get little blossoms. We're hoping those are going to get big, but who knows. Got nuts of basil. Purple basil is actually perked up pretty good. Oh, we moved our nasturtium over. He was kind of in the corner in the back before, so he's going to have some sunlight now. The lavender's almost ready to make its flowers. This is the biggest that this has ever been, so that's kind of nice. Got a potato. Look at its little pretty flowers there. So hopefully that means there's going to be potatoes underneath in the bucket finally. Our green onions. Ooh, there's a little bumbly guy trying to pollinate. There he goes. At the back, oh, we've got more green onions there. Our scarlet runner beans are actually at the next fence. That guy's trying to find his way out. I'm pretty sure we put him there yesterday and he didn't stay. We've got cucumbers in the very back. Oh, and here's our ground cherries. So those are pretty big. And in the front here, we've got some turnips. So I'm going to pull out a couple turnips here. Start with this one because he's pretty big. They're not really in the ground very far. The leaves have kind of gotten a little bit picked through from some flea beetles, but the turnip's pretty good. Let's see, we got another guy right there. So that's pretty much as big as they get. Haven't really had any too much bigger. We will come back through and I'm going to pick the rest of these out afterwards. Ooh, so we've got a nasturtium flower finally. This is a nice little orange guy there. Hopefully he's going to attract lots of bugs. And our peas are making peas. Look at that. If you look at them kind of from the side, you can see them starting to fill out. We ate a couple the other day just to see if you could eat the pods or not, and they were good. They were still really young, so there was no fiber in the pods, so they were pretty tasty. Down here, we've got all the frisee starting to fill out. We pulled all the arugula out the other day because it was either bolted or it was pretty much done. And our fennels are actually little mini fennelies now, so hopefully they get bigger, but at least they haven't bolted or anything yet. More turnip in the front. Got one lonely little arugula there that I'm leaving to go to seed. And we've got some more potato flowers over here. Currants are just starting to change color. For some reason, the plant's gotten nice and leafy. And we've got tons and tons of raspberries on the go here. Plant's taller than me now. It's all the way up to here. Can't really see the cucamelons. They've kind of blended in, but they are going and they have kind of reached the top. And down here is the onions. So they're starting to go. I actually see a few little red ones that I didn't think survived, but they have, and some arugula seeds that I replanted down there. Cabbages in the front here are pretty cute. So they're making a cabbage balls, so I don't think they're going to get much bigger than like fist size by the time they're done, but they're actually making a little guy there. And yeah, so those are the runner beans that are planted over here that are getting nice and big. More tomatoes in the back, and then this is our little, let's see if we can see him there. Yeah, it's a little zucchini, so hopefully he makes a zucchini. And then over here we've got our garlic scapes, and also there's some lettuce underneath there. So these little thingies that are sticking up out of the middle of the garlic eventually will turn into a big poof like the onions did, and then they'll make little bulbs. So you actually want to pick these off if you want the garlic to get bigger. We will leave a couple because we do want some of those little seeds, but we're going to pick off some scapes. So pretty much when they start to like rotate all the way around, they're good. I'm going to snip this guy off right here. So you pretty much go right to where it joins the plant. They're a little bit small, but they're going to be nice and tasty. And snip one more off. Nice and big. So, and again, we're probably going to go through and pick some more of those a little bit later on. So that's pretty much it. Everything's gone pretty crazy. So hopefully in a couple more weeks we'll have something else. So bye-bye.